I'm gonna make it. Welcome to That's Good Sports. I am Brandon. I invented the Bills bandwagon perna. While most people are referred to as being off the wagon again when they break a streak of sobriety, the Bills wagon is a safe haven allowing me to continue to drink on or off, which we all needed after that L the Titans handed Buffalo on Monday Night Football. I felt like the Manning parents when they had to watch Peyton and Eli play against each other. On one hand, the Bills are my second team. But on the other hand, Derrick Henry is probably my favorite player on earth to watch play. And the King had a night. Today, I'll discuss how the Titans re-entered the playoff chat and why Bills fans shouldn't worry about this loss, Russell Wilson's vigorous rehab process, and the DK Metcalf and Shannon Sharpe feud that ended peacefully? That's good sports. Hey, if you want to see me beat this cold, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you don't, you're basically saying you hope I get very, very sick and ill. How could you do that to me? Today's episode is brought to you by manscaped.com/goodsports. Just one good sports. Manscaped is the longest running sponsor of this show. You know that. And you know the Performance Package Kit will take care of every single pube on your body. And now, Manscaped just dropped an ultra premium body wash. And here's a censored version of me squirting the gel in the shower. Not this time, FCC. This is seriously my favorite body wash. My wife even complimented how nice I smelled after using it. It is infused with aloe vera and sea salt to keep your skin fresh, moisturized, and clean without ever drying out. That's important to me and my beard in this dry climate. Otherwise, my beard resembles a bad before image in a dandruff commercial. This 16-ounce aluminum bottle looks almost as sexy as you after a fresh trim with the Lawnmower 4.0 and a scrub with the vegan shower gel, which I think means you can actually eat it. No. It just means it doesn't have any dyes or chemicals. You know the drill. Go to manscaped.com/goodsports for 20% off plus free shipping. Keep the change, you filthy, you clean animal now because of the wash. Okay, let's start with Shannon Sharpe criticizing DK Metcalf. Now, Sharpe took to Twitter during the Sunday Night Football game. DK famously did not run out of bounds at the end of the game when the Seahawks didn't have any timeouts and instead tried to fight for more yards and ended up fumbling the ball. Luckily, Seattle recovered so they could extend the game long enough to still lose. But Sharpe tweeted, "What was DK thinking? Why try to play hero football emoji in that situation?" Then DK clapped back on Twitter, tweeting, "Stop questioning me, lil boy, laughing so hard I'm crying emoji." Honestly, Shannon Sharpe may be as big as DK, still at age 53. Sharpe then punched back, "Nothing to question. That was a dumbass play, and your pride won't let you admit it. You can't question anything I've done. Pray your resume will be as complete as mine. Pray." Enjoy the rest of your day, though. Here's where it got weird. All right, this is why you're watching. DK then said, "From the looks of it, I can wipe my poop with yours. Continue to gossip, you washed-up wannabe." So is DK saying he can use Shannon Sharpe's shit to wipe his shit? How will that make anything cleaner? Then DK took about 30 seconds to look up Shannon Sharpe's career stats online and was like, "Oh, shit, this dude put up these numbers as a tight end in the 90s when hitting was still allowed? Okay, my bad." And then to DK's credit, which I think is important, he tweeted that he was wrong. He admitted he was wrong. He said, "You know what? You're right, Shannon. I do pray my resume can match yours. Hashtag work in progress." And you don't see that often on Twitter, do you? Someone apologizing, admitting they're wrong, saying, "I'm gonna work to be better." So now we need to see if Shannon Sharpe will take the time to apologize for calling DK's play dumbass. Maybe a little harsh there. Then we can go back to enjoying both men, who I think we all generally like. Speaking of, does seeing this make you like Russell Wilson more or less? That's Russell Wilson's imagination, making sure his finger heals properly by doing pre-game warm-ups with no ball or players around him. This is the kind of things most players don't do until the horrifying effects of CTE set in. Although it's even funnier when you listen to it with sound. Darius Butler roasted Wilson and made a great point, saying Wilson is like a drug addict, just jonesing for football. My conclusion is a bit simpler and less heroin-y. Russell Wilson is, without question, just a weird dude. And not in the, I'm unique, look at how individual I am. Look at my dumb jacket. Doesn't that make me unique and cool and different? I bought a silly jacket to show I'm not a fucking sheep. No. Russell Wilson is genuinely weird. Like the, I don't know how to be around people type of weird, and I love it. All right, let's give the Titans-Bills game the best and worst treatment. Of course, it is my curse. The 1 week I decide to recap the Bills game, they lose. My bad, Bills Mafia, my bad. My first best, Taylor Lewan getting blamed for the Bills' loss on national television because Chris Broussard thought he played for the Bills.
Blown up on the left side because of the pressure of Tennessee. I wonder why. Could it be because Buffalo's Pro Bowl left tackle, Taylor Lewan, was injured? If he's there, maybe that doesn't happen, but he's out. So you got a second stringer that Josh Allen's trying to go behind, and you see he got destroyed. Dawkins, whoever that is.
I'm sorry, I didn't see this before the edit, but poor Dion Dawkins getting so disrespected by Broussard. You didn't deserve that, Dion.
Dawkins, whoever that is.
Although you did get blown up on the play, didn't you? Move over, Stephen A. Smith. Your crown of not knowing which players play for which team is officially in jeopardy. To be fair to Chris Broussard, Taylor Lewan has only played for the Titans for his entire 8-year career. Best, the Bills' secondary and Jordan Poyer's early interception in this game. Worst, none of that matters when you play the Titans and they finish the game with 4 rushing touchdowns. The Bills only allowed 1 rushing touchdown all season heading into this game. Derrick Henry had 3 and Ryan Tannehill had 1. Worst, Henry's 76-yard touchdown run is the longest allowed by the Bills since 2013, when Bobby Rainey did it to them. Derrick Henry is inevitable. Henry reached the fastest speed of the season on this carry for any running back with 21.8 miles per hour at top speed. The most impressive thing, though, about Derrick Henry is not the yards or the touchdowns or the broken tackles or the yards after contact. It's that he gets more carries than any other back in the NFL and is never hurt. The dude is indestructible. He has 10 rushing touchdowns this season, twice as many as the second deadliest rusher in the league. Of course, Sam Darnold, and 260 more rushing yards than Zeke and Chubb. Worst, seeing Taylor Lewan go down with another injury. He was carted off the field, but gave the thumbs up and the hang loose sign to let everybody know he was okay. Luckily, it's just a head injury, so nothing to worry about. Nobody needs to worry about Derrick Henry's fantasy numbers going down. And honestly, Derrick Henry played very well when Taylor Lewan was hurt last season. I think Henry transcends the offensive line, which is crazy to say for a running back. Best, this insane catch by Julio Jones after the ball bounced off the back of Micah Hyde's head. I call this the reverse Jamal Adams. I have no idea how Julio had the wherewithal to follow that ball and get both feet inbounds to complete that catch. Best, Micah Hyde making an open field tackle on Derrick Henry, who had already reached full speed. The last time a Bills corner tried this, that man was never heard from again. This is the equivalent of being Bill Murray in Groundhog's Day and trying to end it all by stepping in front of a fucking bus. Josh Allen became the first player in NFL history with 80+ and 25+ passing and rushing touchdowns in his first 50 games. Allen was really good. Better than he'll get credit for in a loss. 353 passing yards and 3 touchdowns to just 1 pick. And the game was put on his shoulders because Buffalo could not really run against Tennessee, and the pass rush was relentless. Allen posted those numbers and was still sacked 3 times in this game. He even got Tommy Sweeney his first ever touchdown reception. Tommy Sweeney! Allen topped that off by catching the 2-point conversion. It's being called the Billy Special. I call it Dawson's Treeks. Tricks. Like Dawson's Creek, but with tricks, because Dawson Knox. But the craziest part of this 2-point play is that Dawson Knox completed the pass with a hand injury. He tried to leave the game. Josh Allen wouldn't let him. He threw a dime. Worst, Brian Greasy wouldn't stop talking about coming.
That's when you come behind them.
Suck into the little guys.
So coming into the middle of guys. So quick on the get off. Come behind them. Let him pound away on some of the guys.
Then drunk Steve Levy came in and called Josh Allen Ryan Tannehill when Josh Allen had to volleyball spike his own pass.
Quick throw, batted up in the air, and Tannehill, the smart veteran play to knock it to the turf.
Look, I'm not going to officially call Steve a racist, but excuse me, sir, not all white quarterbacks who wear the number 17 and are mobile look the same. Be better, Steve. Hashtag get woke, bitch. Best second half A.J. Brown. All of his production came in the second half. That's right, all 7 catches for 91 yards. Julio exited the game with a hamstring injury, and A.J. Brown's performance, in addition to Derrick Henry's, was a big reason the Titans were able to get that win. Worst, the Bills' run defense being susceptible to the run. I'm just kidding, there's not a defense on earth that can stop Derrick Henry. He gave Tennessee the lead with about 3 minutes left in the game. If Henry, though, were really a savvy running back, he would have just kept running. Like Bo Jackson in Tecmo Bowl when all the defenders get behind you until the clock ran out so that Josh Allen didn't get a chance. Best, game on the line, Josh Allen is a QB you can trust. He dropped a couple long balls to quickly move the Bills downfield. Then he took off on this play and nearly crossed the Breon borders for the first down. Maybe the officials should have reviewed the spot there. I don't know. Even though, on the next play, the Bills dialed up a QB sneak. Even though Josh Allen ran to the wrong side and slipped, I think Buffalo wins this game in this exact scenario 9 out of 10 times. The wrong side, by the way, is the side Jeffrey Simmons is playing. Dude is a game wrecker. Run away from him. It is a loss for the Bills, but I'm not worried at all about them moving forward. Should the Bills have kicked a field goal there? Played for overtime? No. Both Mike Vrabel and Sean McDermott agreed to not let another game go into OT, so everybody could go to bed at a reasonable time. And as a man with a cold and a kid, I appreciate that. That's a gentleman's agreement, and you don't back down from it. Much like the Titans, though, the Bills play in a dog shit division. They will be the favorite to win the Super Bowl come January on the AFC side. Unless they have to play the Titans again in the playoffs. Thanks for watching That's Good Sports. Make sure you come back later today. I will have the Power Rankings episode up. Every Tuesday, I power rank the top teams in the league.